Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today, and today I'm going to be previewing the Houston Astros series against the Toronto Blue Jays as the Astros go up against the Toronto Blue Jays, and this will be a fun series for the Houston Astros. I'm really excited to go over it, and let's get into it. So, the Astros have a 4-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays after winning a series against the New York Mets 2-1. Beating the Mets in the final two games 96 and 10-5. The Astros win in extra innings on Sunday. And after winning, what was supposed to be a game that'd probably be over in the area of 2 to 3 something, or almost 3 o'clock, wasn't over until almost 6 o'clock because of a huge rain, or almost 7 o'clock because of a huge rain delay. So unfortunately, the Astros didn't end their game until 7 o'clock, or almost 6. It was a little bit after 6, I believe. I think it was way after 6. I think it was 6:30 because the Astros didn't resume the game until 5:45. They had to play the bottom of the ninth. They played the whole 10th inning, and they played the whole 11th inning. So I think the game really ended at 6:30 or 6:35, like that. So they get out of New York later than I think they thought they were going to be, and they go to Toronto. Obviously, Toronto. New York to Toronto is not a long flight, but you have an early game in Toronto tomorrow. So I'm a little bit worried about tomorrow, but I feel better knowing the Astros are not going up against a great pitcher, Yariel Rodriguez, who has a 6 ERA and is 0-2. And the Astros also have Hunter Mound on the bump. So I'm excited for this series. The Blue Jays have been struggling recently. They're 38-45. They had a couple decent games against the Yankees, but I have high confidence for the Astros in this series. And I'm going to go over my kind of preview it a little bit. Still no don't expect Kyle Tucker or Justin Verlander back in this series. But I will say this. This is going to be a fun series. Let's go over the starting pitching matchups, and then I will go over my predictions. So on Monday, July 1st, the game is at 2:07, and it's going to be on Space City Home Network, of course. And you have Hunter Brown, who's 5-5 with a 4.37 ERA and has been pitching absolutely outstanding recently, going up against Yariel Rodriguez, who's 0-2 with a 5.94 ERA. Then, Tuesday, July 2nd, back to a later time at 6:07. Spencer Argidi is going to be playing, this is 6:07. Argidi's going to be matching up against Jose Barrios. He's 4-6 this season with a 5.63 ERA with 75 strikeouts. And then Jose Barrios is 7-6 with a 3.38 ERA, 76 strikeouts. Then Wednesday, 6:07, the Astros will be facing, of course, the Blue Jays. And the Astros will have Ronel Blanco on the mound, 8-3 this season, 2.49 ERA with 84 strikeouts, while the Blue Jays will have Yusei Kikuchi on the mound with a 4-8 record, 4.18 ERA, and 93 strikeouts. And then I think probably will be I think this will probably be the most even pitching matchup of the series. Thursday, we will see at 12:07, so an earlier game, Framber Valdez, who's 6-5 this year with a 4.11 ERA with 68 strikeouts, will go up against Chris Bassett, who's 7-6 this year with a 3.24 ERA, 91 strikeouts. All right, let's go over my predictions. So 4-game series. I'm going to say the Astros win tomorrow and make it their 3rd straight win and go to 2 games over 500 to prove to 43-41. I think this is going to be a game where the offense has scored 19 runs in the last 2 games. So I think the offense is going to be kind of quiet in this game. But I think Hunter Brown's going to do a great job pitching in this game. He's going to be able to do a really good job. I'm going to say the Astros put up in the area of 2 to 4 runs, but still managed to get a win with Hunter Brown having a great performance. So then next, I'm going to go with the Astros losing their first game of the series on Tuesday. Jose Barrios is a really good pitcher. He's pitched really good this season. Spencer just had one of his best starts of his career. Went 7 innings, giving no walks, 3 hits, and 0 runs with 10 strikeouts. Great, but a little bit of a better lineup he's facing in this outing. And the Astros are also facing off against a really good pitcher. So I'm going to go with the Astros losing this game. But look, if the Astros have a hard time going up against Barrios, that'd be 2 games where the offense would potentially be struggling. That's where I think the offense. This is where I think the offense heats up in the final two games of the series. Ronel Blanco on the mound Wednesday with a 2.49 ERA, going up against Yusei Kikuchi, who's really had an off year. I'm gonna go with the Astros, absolutely dominating this game, scoring around 6 to 9 runs and getting the win, which would officially mean they wouldn't lose the series, but it would be determined to see if this series ends with a tie or a series win on Thursday. Getting to Thursday, Framber Valdez going up against Chris Bassett. Obviously, Chris Bassett has the better stats, but Framber Valdez has had so many great outings this year. Look, when we see Framber Valdez struggle the way he did on Friday against the New York Mets, where he gives up 6 runs, he has had a couple of those terrible outings this season. He had a collapse against the Angels earlier in the year at home. He's had these before, and we'll see him have 3-4 great outings, and then he'll have one, but then he bounces right back. I really think that's going to continue to happen with Framber Valdez. I think he's going to dominate this Blue Jays lineup. I don't know about the Astros, getting to Chris Bassett, because he's been great this year. I don't know how the lineup will do against Chris Bassett, but I think Framber will do a good enough of a job going up against this Blue Jays offense for the Astros to get a win, whether it's in a very close game or not. I think the Astros will win this series, and in the 4 games, I have the Astros going 3-1. I think the Astros win Monday, lose Tuesday, and then get back on the win column Wednesday and Thursday with Valdez and Blanco on the mound. Let me know your thoughts on my predictions in the comment section, and peace out.